Hi guys, this is the chapter 8 of To Heal With You. I just want to say that thank you for watching the series and cursing up ahead. Yes, so let's start. Dinner with the family. Welcome to Inuki Hot Springs. Four ladies wearing yukasas were at the front desk bowing to their new customers. One of the girls came towards the Hinata family and Kei and politely greeted them. Please follow me to your rooms. They followed the lady and Hinata realized something from what the lady had said. Rooms? Mom, what does she mean by rooms? I figured you and Kei would, share? Hinata's mother showed a sheepish grin. Mom! It's fine though, we are used to sleeping next to each other. Hinata quickly snapped his head at the direction of Tsukishima, giving him a silent glare asking why he would say that. Tsukishima shrugged his shoulders while Hinata's mother let out a small squeal. They had reached the rooms and settled their belongings. Hinata quickly took off his shirt without a care in the world, forgetting Tsukishima was in the same room. Oi! Tsukishima quickly threw a towel at him. I know that we are on rehab or whatever, but can you keep in mind that I'm a fucking top? So? Shoyo, I am gay. Didn't somebody tell you how you look? Oh, right. Dumbass. Well, sorry, Salty. I am perfectly comfortable. Thank you very much. And I am perfectly capable of pinning you down in this room. You wouldn't because you're too nice to do that, and you probably are still hung up on Yama. How did you even hear that? My mom mumbles about her fantasies all the time, and they give me goosebumps. Although what you said just now was part of the extreme fantasies. Hinata opened the sliding door to see a mini hot spring bath. Ooh, there's a mini hot spring. Kei, come look. But that still doesn't answer my question. And I'll pass going there. I want to lay down the fudens to go sleep. Well, I was worried if all her mumbling was about dangerous things like self-harm. So I kinda trained my ears only to find out that she was mumbling TsukiHina fantasies, whatever that is. Probably our ship name. But there are lots of Tsukishimas and Hinatas around Japan. Tsukishima was in the middle of laying out the fudens the way he wanted when Hinata joined him too and put down his fuden. For all we know, she can be shipping your brother and Natsu. Fair point. See? Why are we even talking about our ship name? I mean, we're not even a thing. You asked first, Kei. You shared first, Shoyo. Anyway, should we go have dinner? It's already 7. Really? Yep. Hinata's mom got into the room and looked at the boys who were sprawled out on the mat. Would have loved to see Kei on top of you though. Har har, Mom. Seriously though, we just broke up with our first loves. Well, mine. Ditto. Wait, Yams was your first love? Would love to hear you chat, but food's ready and you should go eat too. Thanks, Mom. We'll be there in a few. Don't go running around the halls, Aki. No! You'll kill me if you'll catch me. Tsukishima got up and quickly looked into the hallways to see his frantic brother being chased by a short male. Akiteru? The door of the next room opened just as Akiteru was pushed down to the ground in front of the open door. Tsukishima turned wide-eyed as he is met by the familiar faces of his family. Mom? Akiteru? Kei? Otato! Mama! Akiteru, stop calling me that. Now, Kei, let your brother be. Well then, what is Tenma-chan doing here? Akiteru and Tenma blushed at their position as Tenma was pinning both of Akiteru's hands to the ground while trailing him. They quickly got up and fixed their clothes. A red mark was clearly seen on Tenma's neck. Ara, Akiteru, you shouldn't put that in places that can be seen easily. Honey, what's up? Who's at the door? Tenma quickly covered his neck and flushed bright red, frozen on spot as Akiteru was tripping over his words to explain the situation. Hinata's mom was silently fangirling of what had happened while Hinata peeked in from behind Tsukishima. Tsukishima's father snaked his arms around his wife's waist and pulled her close. Oh? Akiteru, hi. Mom, Dad, I thought you went on a business trip. Look, darling, Akiteru came here on a date while Kei's here too. Kei? Hi, Dad. Tsukishima went near his family and sighed. Yeah, what Akiteru said. Why are you guys here? Well, your papa told me it was a business trip, but there was no business trip, but a vacation instead. Kei made a gagging action which earned him a glare from his father. So, Akiteru, please keep in mind what Tenma-san says so you won't get in trouble. Yes, Mom. Now, Kei, what brings you here? Vacay. Kei? On a vacay? That's new. I can have fun too, Dad. Kei, you shouldn't be mean to your parents. Ugh, fine, Shrimpy. Now who is this? Tsukishima's mom was near jumping on Shoyo, but her husband's arms pulled her back. Darling! Mom, this is Hinata Shoyo, Tadashi's best friend? Yes. By the way, Tadashi cheated on me, so we're off. And speaking of we're off, me and Shoyo are off to eat dinner. Bye! Hey! Kei, wait! Tsukishima grabbed Hinata's hand and dragged him towards the dining area. Hinata's mom came with the rest of the Tsukishimas and more or less explained the situation to them and how they ended up there. The two families plus Tenma Uday sat on the long table for dinner. The mothers easily got along and talked about their younger Fujoshi days. The food came and they ate merrily. Shoya had sauce all over the edges of his lips, so Kei took his face and wiped a napkin on his lips. Now that is husband material, right, darling? Yep. Yeah, shut it. My showcase ship is sailing. Mom, stop! You're embarrassing me. We aren't dating and we aren't comfortable dating again yet. You know, I met Tenchan when I was at the bar drowning in beer from heartbreak. Was she a looker? Darling! Honey, calm down. I'm only asking. Yep, but she wasn't as pretty as my Tenchan. Ugh, get a room. Oh, we do. Tenma elbowed Akiteru, making him curl down, groaning in pain. The table erupted in laughter as Tenma's face became red as a tomato. Alright, Shrimpy, I was wondering why you aren't hogging my brother's boyfriend yet. Why would I do that? He isn't familiar? Like, I don't know, maybe Karasunu's past star? The little giant? Yep. I'm not really in the mood to hog somebody. Also, you did say he's your brother's boyfriend, so I'm gonna be considerate. That's weird. I really thought you would be jumping all over the place and asking for an autograph. Well, I will, but maybe after this. We are still eating, Kei. Wait, you're shy. Auntie, your kid is shy. I am well aware, Kei. Why is he shy? Kei had a mini crisis over Shoyo being shy because the Shoyo he knew is far from shy. Like this was a complete 180 of the usual Shoyo. Is it me or am I the only one freaking out why Shoyo is like this? Kei. Yes, Shoyo? You're embarrassing me. Kei was so confused his eyes were nearly out of its sockets. His once usual poker face was now riddled with confusion. Shoyo was burying his face in his hands while his ears were completely red. You okay, sunshine? Yes, Mom. Kei, shut up. What do you mean, shut up? Kei immediately shut up and worriedly eyed Shoyo, who was acting weird. Shoyo heaved a long sigh and faced up with a huge smile on his face with no visible traces of the blushing mess he had been a few minutes ago. Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Tsukishima, Akiteru-san, and Uday-san. I am Hinata Shoyo, Kei's friend and teammate from the volleyball club at school. Hello, dear. It's so nice to meet Kei's new boyfriend. Kei and Shoyo flinched at the statement. Honey, I think they're not at that point yet. Really? I thought they were joking when they said they weren't dating. I thought Mom told you why we've been hanging out. Sunshine, I wanted you to share this on your own since I didn't want to intrude on your problems. Should I tell them? It's okay, Auntie, I'll tell them. Kei grabbed Shoya's hand and looked at him. Shoya was looking at him too, eyes relaxed. I'll tell them, Kei. So, Tadashi, my best friend, Kei's ex, cheated on him, right? Yeah. Go on. Well, he cheated on Kei with my boyfriend. So I went and told Kei and we hang out as friends. Yep. Wait, you were friends when you were together eating cake, crying together in your room, cuddling till morning, and Kei defending you at camp? You sure you guys ain't lovers? I mean, Aki did nearly all of that when he liked me. Now I'm just that good of a person. And I'm that much of a pitiful person. Shoyo, you aren't. Am too. Aren't. No use of denying. You guys fight like an old married couple. Which they apparently aren't, darling. As if Kei's a good person, honey. True, he's so salty, even to you, Mom. I do wonder why he's so sweet to my family while he was so cold to you guys earlier. Ugh. I just take care of Shoyo, okay? Mom, stop embarrassing me, for real. And Kei, I don't need you to take care of me. You guys should just go get a room and make babies. Everybody on the table turned to Natsu, who was in the middle of eating her rice ball. She stared confused at the people looking at her. What? Isn't she like in grade school? Sunflower. Who taught you that sentence? It was a line that my friend said that I should say when two people are talking with each other for too long. Sunshine, promise Mama you won't say that line ever again? I promise, Mama. Although I do agree with her. Tenma! What? I mean, like both of them care too much for each other. You can see the tension. Wanna bet they'll be together? You do know that they are right across you. Guys, for real, we aren't a thing and will probably not be a thing. Why is there a probably? Ugh, not you too, Dad. I mean, you didn't say we'll never be. You don't sound pretty convincing, Kei. Also, you didn't let me call you Kei until 3 days ago. You made me call you nothing, like I'm your Oni-san. Well, I did ask politely if I could call him that. How many times did you ask? Once? Akitoru threw his arms up in the air and let out a long groan. Tenma laughed at his lover's silliness. And that is the end of chapter 8. To be continued. So I'm cutting the chapters because they are very much super long. So the next chapters will be shorter than 10 minutes. Also, the net was so bad that the wit kept on crashing whenever I opened it. And so I could not also edit for the thumbnail of this video, so I'm using the webisode 1 to heal with you thumbnail for this background of the video. Anyway, I'll try to update. Hopefully if wit actually opens for me now, and maybe in the next 2 days, 3 days, I can post the webisode 9. Love you guys and thank you for the 2K.